So we went to Halloween Horror Nights, and Amy's going to tell you how scared she got.
Whatever. I didn't get scared.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to the Fear Review. I'm William.
And I'm Amy.
And today we have a special edition of the podcast. It's kind of an on-location series. If you watched our last one, we were in Disney, which was Amy took over as part of the Ear Review.
Yeah.
We're back to the Fear Review this week. We're going to be talking about our time at Universal Studios, Epic Universe, and Halloween Horror Nights. And then we're also going to give a brief review of the new Frankenstein, since that kind of ties in with Dark Universe at Epic Universe. And I think Amy has a little souvenir that she forgot to show as part of the Ear Review. So we're going to bookmark a little time for her to do that. So
I could just go ahead and do it real quick.
Yeah, take it over.
Because I want to show it. Excuse me. Hello. It's this cute little photo album book, but it's Up.
Which we love Up.
And I love this little couple, and this movie made me cry the first 10 minutes, like ugly cry. But I think that this is going to be us, because they didn't have children. We don't have children. We have Rosie. But I thought we could just put, it's like a book of adventures. So I thought we could like put pictures in here with like little comments or something of all the different trips we've taken over the 25 years of us being married.
Yep.
Not just this trip, but
It'll be easy to start with this trip, and then we can go back.
yeah. And plus, for part of our anniversary present, my parents got us that little wooden Up candle votive holder. But anyway.
Yeah. And so I didn't say it, but just like last episode, at the end, we'll also kind of go through all the souvenirs we got at Epic and Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah, we got way more souvenirs here than we did at Disney.
Yeah,
but it was our first time to go to Epic.
Yeah,
so,
and unfortunately they have Dark Universe, and they had a lot of stuff, and so we.
Not unfortunately.
Yeah, that salesperson. I was gonna say that poor salesperson. No, I think he got his year's quota out of us. Probably.
Yeah, if they work on any commission. I mean, I had to ask him if I could start just stacking stuff at the counter, off to the side, because they didn't have a basket for us to put stuff in.
Yeah.
So
we got a lot.
Yeah, but it's cute.
Well, so where did we stay?
Oh, we stayed at the Lowe's Sapphire.
Lowe's Sapphire, which is the first. This is the
Sapphire
first time,
Falls.
This is the first time we stayed there.
Because we got like a really, really good deal on it. And it still has the boat that takes you to Universal Studios, like
City Walk and
and
Islands of Adventure.
Islands of Adventure, going blank. And then it has a bus that you could take to Epic.
Yeah. So that was a really nice hotel, though.
Mm-hmm.
The food they had there was really good. I think we ate at one of the restaurants there once. Then I think we got room service like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah. Well, we don't go, except for going to Epic. We don't really go to Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure during the day when we're there for Halloween Horror Nights.
Past we have, like, we would get up early, but then we would come back before and like rest, kind of like we do at Disney. I think this is the first time we didn't go to Universal Studios or Islands of Adventure
during the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it helped. It
did
off, but yeah.
Because like it was just really relaxing.
And if you've ever been to Halloween Horror Nights, I mean, it is walking. So
if you want to do all the houses, which there are 10 houses, you walk a lot.
Yeah.
Except for when you do the VIP or Rest in Peace tour. Still a lot of walking, but
Not
it's less
much.
walking.
Yeah. One thing that I can say, and the hotel in their like lobby area had a big setup of like Halloween Horror Nights, like decorations and stuff like that. They had like a cool place that you could like take pictures and stuff like that, which I did. I was gonna say we did, but I took like the little stand-in picture thing or whatever.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I took the picture of you.
Yeah. But we got there, and the first thing we had was, so we did Halloween Horror Nights 3 times. Once on Sunday, where we had fast passes.
Express pass.
And then once on Wednesday with nothing. And our plan was, was the food day, right? And like see like other stuff. And then on Thursday we had the RIP tour, which is awesome. But that first day, Sunday, like that was our first thing to do. I think we got to the hotel, kind of relaxed a little bit, unpacked, and then went.
Did some laundry you were so
laundry.
excited about.
And then went to Halloween Horror Nights. And like I said, we had a fast pass, so we were kind of able to express pass. So we were kind of able to go and hit all of the houses that first night too. So
We did a lot of walking, but did all of the houses. And we had, I think, 2 houses left. It started to rain, and there was no getting into the. They turned that Italian restaurant into Freddy's.
yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's.
Five Nights at Freddy's, like pizza place. So we were like, oh, it's starting to rain. Let's go in there and we can grab a bite to eat. No, of course that was packed. So we were like, oh, it's just sprinkling a little bit, and we'll go ahead and go do Jason.
I think we were by Terrifier, and then we made the decision, no, let's get something to eat. And I think that's when it started pouring. And so when we got to the food place, everybody had that same idea of, oh, it's pouring, so we're going to go get something to eat.
Yeah.
And of course we couldn't.
I mean, it just came down. And we have a video of how bad it was raining. And so we were like, okay, we might as well just go to the haunted house, because even if we're like, no, let's just leave, we're going to get soaked going to the boat, leaving the park. Oh my gosh, guys. Soggy bottoms, tennis shoes. I mean, the water was just completely covering our feet.
Yeah, no, we were walking in a river of water that it was up over my ankles.
Yes.
And it was so there was just no.
Just drenched. And the Terrifier haunted house has a section at the, towards the end where it's do you want to go down the wet path or the bloody path or the dry path? Well, of course we went down the bloody path. I couldn't tell there was anything hitting us because we were so soaked. And just while we're on the weather, the very next day was our first day at Epic.
Yep. Which I was excited for. Dark Universe, like I mentioned that's why I'm wearing my Roosevelt, Universal Monsters.
I love that shirt.
Which
you should have worn the Haunted Mansion one on my episode.
No, I should have.
I'll have to do better on planning wardrobe.
But that's what I was super excited for was Dark Universe, because it's all the Universal monsters, and it's a whole section of Epic Universe that's a part of.
Which they do an amazing job making you feel like you're in that world. So we got there, and that's what we did first, because we were like, let's go do that first. Let's go and see everything there. And we did get to see everything there. But then while we were shopping for the embarrassing amount of time
which I think we started shopping first because the Monsters Unchained was shut down. That was my big ride. I was we're going to head there and I want to ride that ride. That's the big, It's got all the Universal Monsters. It was shut down.
Until 3:00 in the afternoon.
Yeah. So we were like, okay, fine. Let's well, first we did Curse of Werewolf.
Yeah.
Curse of the Werewolf, which I'll show, got my cup here. But so we did that, and
I hated it. I hated it. First off, we're in line, and you're telling me, I'm pretty sure this is a kid-friendly ride. I think it's a ride for kids.
I had it in my head that it was like a kiddie ride.
Because we don't watch any videos of rides before we go, because we want to be surprised.
Don't want to ruin it, yeah.
Right. And the fact that you liked it is shocking, because it's a free spinning. So you sit, 2 people sit with their backs to 2 other people, and it's like a train of this. And the 4 of you are in this.
Your own cart.
We were way bigger than the people on the other side. So we made that thing, I think, spin just from our body weight. But also every turn that thing took, it made you and I be the ones that were hanging. So that whole ride was me just looking at the ground way far below me thinking, I'm about to fall out of this thing, even though it was so tight. I'm sorry, I'll say it now. I hate Universal rides. They are not friendly for people that like food. I'm a bigger person, and half the rides I can't even ride, and the ones I can ride, they hurt because you just get so squished, your legs are squished and my booty's squished, and So I do not like that. Their rides for that. Disney, you can ride all the rides. But it's also like just, it jerked me around and scared the heck out of me.
See, I thought it was smooth, but yeah,
You hate the teacups. I don't know how you didn't hate this ride because we were spinning out of control.
Coming off of it, like I was like dizzy. Like I was like, oh, like it was getting close.
I got passionate for a minute. I'm sorry.
But we didn't know about that until we got in and like locked in, and the people across from us, because like you said, we were like facing them, they were facing us because they were in the cart in front of us, and she was looking at her friend and was like, oh yeah, so this is it's a free spinning ride, and I was like,
I did not hear that, so I was not prepared.
But it's like a fast like roller coaster that kind of like goes up on the side, like it doesn't go upside down, but it kind of goes on its side like pretty far.
Yeah.
And then just however you get going, like your cart will just spin however it, the momentum gets you going. And I think you're right. Like we probably had two like 10-year-olds on the other side.
I feel bad for them. So, they either loved it and were like, oh, please put us on there with big people, all the time. I don't know.
But we were like, woo, 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 woo. Like,
yeah. So then the monster ride.
Monsters Unchained.
Monsters Unchained. That thing was shut down all day until like 3:00 in the afternoon. It's an indoor ride.
Yeah. And it hadn't even like started like raining.
No, it hadn't started raining yet. So we were about to go somewhere else, and luckily we saw that it had just opened. So we got on there. Thank goodness, because that thing shut down again that day. And I don't think reopened.
Yeah, I kept checking it all day to see if it was going to like reopen or something. But
and the next day, it was shut the entire day. So we only were there 2 days. We only got to ride it once because the next day we were there, it literally just said closed for the day.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. Which to me, that's like all of the people that I've seen talk about it online about Epic. They're like, that's either their favorite ride or their like number 2 ride.
Yeah. So. Now that ride I did really, really enjoy. That was so well done.
Yeah. Because you go into like Frankenstein's, his castle basically. And it's all decorated like that, and it's really cool. They've got like lights, and they've got like moving pictures and stuff. And
the premise is they're trying to kill Dracula, right?
No,
or trap him.
They have him trapped, and they're trying to use his power.
Oh.
But they've got the other monsters like trapped and stuff too, and so.
Yeah, so you get to see all of them.
Yeah, it's like if anybody's ever rode the Harry Potter one that's in the school. The Hogwarts ride. It's kind of like that, where you're like in a big cart.
And like four people sit and your legs dangle.
Like move around like that. And they've got real animatronics in it. And then they've got like 3D like things that you go between. And the animatronics in it are amazing.
Which I don't know. Maybe that's why it breaks down so much. That animatronic. I mean, I don't know. Hopefully they'll be better once they've been open for at least a year.
Yeah. Because I wanted to ride that one again. That was.
I did too.
Yeah. I loved it. Like as a kid growing up watching Double Shock Theater on a Saturday with all these old Universal monsters, that was just like a dream come true kind of, right?
Yeah,
like
doesn't your mom have a picture of you like peeking around the couch as you're watching all these?
Yeah.
When you're like 5?
I believe I'm in diapers.
Oh, so like, please tell me you were younger than 5 then. So then we did our shopping. The embarrassed amount of shopping. Like I said, I just went and said, excuse me, is there a place on the counter I could just start piling what I would like? And then, like, when we go to leave, it is just, again, the floodgates have opened and, oh my.
Yeah.
And my mom had told me, would you like to take an umbrella or you need to take some ponchos? Well, we bought ponchos. And of course, Mom's like, I told you. Because I know they price mark those ponchos.
Yeah.
But, it worked out. The rain made a lot of people leave, it seems like. Because then we basically walked around and saw the whole park, like, without any crowds.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it was dead, but, it was...
It's pretty close.
Yeah.
But then it comes to this other problem that I've got with Universal. Most of their rides are outside. And when it started to rain... everything there shut down. So we went to the Super Mario Land,
With that one next. Yeah.
which was really very cool. But you couldn't really do any of the stuff outside because it was turned off.
They had, some of the like stuff, animatronics that like move, they were like moving outside, but the rides were shut down.
There was
Like the-
only the cart, the race cart. Oh,
Yeah, or Mario
we play
Kart.
this. I was supposed to say we play the game. Like, why can't I think of it? Mario Kart was the only ride open. Well, those other rides were shut off, so you couldn't ride them. So we went to a Mario Kart, and luckily we had an express pass. I'll be darned if we didn't wait for like an hour to ride that ride because it also shut down, even though it is indoors the entire time.
It shut. We were halfway through the line. It shut down. We waited there for probably about 20, 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
The people in front of us got in their cart. So we were in the little chute,
Yeah.
like, waiting.
The
They
chute.
got,
Yeah,
I was thinking like a
The
cattle
rodeo.
chute.
Yeah.
Waiting, and they had to tell them to get back off of the cart and then
Uh-huh.
stand there, and we stood there for probably 30 minutes. And we saw like where they were just sending, like the carts just kept going through, and we saw kind of how the sausage is made. Like the part of the wall just opens up a little bit further down the track, and you see them pull the little Mario Kart in there, and they're kind of like working on it until finally they just shut the door, and then that's when they started. I guess
Yeah.
it was like, we're not gonna be able to put that one back in.
And you said that maybe my opinion would be different, but I did not like the ride. I was not impressed.
It's weird because like they've got these like really cool sets, and they're different scenes from Mario, but you've got these this headset on, glasses, and so you're riding through like seeing like 3D carts in front of you, and you're like shooting shells and stuff like that at them, and it's like kind of disorienting because you want to see the cool backgrounds that's happening, but then you're paying attention to like the
and the stuff in the 3D is tiny. It's
Yeah.
like it's almost like you're playing a video game. It's not like the size matches the decor and how big you are riding through.
Yeah, and it's like you're using this to shoot, and like it takes you a little bit, I guess the first time, or at least me, to kind of figure out exactly how to do it and like what you're trying
I
to
just
do.
push buttons.
But I'm with you. Like I wasn't super impressed, and I'm not sure that I'm going to be super impressed. Like if we do it again,
Yeah.
when we do it again,
I mean, the main reason we go is for Halloween Horror Nights. You know, this was just kind of like icing on the cake. We didn't go and see the dragon, How to Train Your Dragon, that day because everything there was shut down. Well, I mean, we peeked in, but absolutely all of those rides were closed. Yeah. And then
we went back to Dark Universe because we wanted
to see it at night. I will say this: their food is amazing.
Yes,
we ate at
Das Steakhouse.
That's it, Das Steakhouse. That was amazing. I had a meatloaf, which a meatloaf at a park, like, come on, it was so good.
I had their burger, which is a weird burger. It was like had like a jalapeno something. That's not the weird part about it, but it had a bunch of different stuff on it. But it was really good. I mean, for a burger, like it was just really good.
Oh, and there we had. I'll just go ahead and show this. We had. Can't remember what you got to drink.
A beer, like the.
That's what I don't remember.
Yeah,
but you liked the beer.
It was like a vampire themed beer.
Yeah, and I got my I don't know, it came in this little beaker, and it was sparkly green.
Yeah, it has like that, like kind of edible glitter kind of stuff, I think, in it. So
I don't know, it was some, I think, kids drink, but it was delicious.
Well, no, as soon as you saw it, we're like, well, you gotta get that.
Yeah, and then so we're gonna get green fairy lights and put this in there so that you can use it as decoration.
Kind of like we did with the Jaws popcorn bucket.
Yeah. So that was amazing. Then later that night, we went to Burning Blade.
Burning Blade, yep.
Yeah. Although the blade was never on fire.
Yeah, we never saw it.
Neither day. I don't know.
If it was the rain like did something to it or.
Yeah, that was kind of sad because I wanted to see the blade on fire. But that was good. I think you got the same beer there.
Yeah, we just popped in for a beer so we could see it. That was at night.
Yeah.
And that's another really cool place too. It's just like completely immersive and like behind the bar they've got like monster heads and stuff because I think it's basically monster hunters go to this place to. It was just really cool.
That's the thing. The worlds, the separate worlds, the way they were decorated, like you can't see anything other than what you're in.
Yeah.
So when you're in Dark Universe, it's all really immersive and you can't see the rest of the park. I can't see the Mario section or Harry Potter section while I'm in there. So I love that. And again, the food, every food that we had there was amazing.
Yeah,
I just don't like the rides. I honestly don't. I think we just walked through the Harry Potter world quickly that day because we mainly stayed in Dark Universe most of the time, in the rain.
Yeah, we spent, I think, probably half of the day there.
Yeah.
And then, we just ran through Harry Potter. But I think that ride was even down, maybe, because we could have gone
It was closing early.
That's what it was.
Yeah. No, we did ride the ride. It's just we didn't eat at any of those places because we had dinner reservations.
Yeah.
And that ride is amazing as far as you walk through the little chimney and it does.
Yeah, you're in the Ministry of Magic.
The mist. Yeah.
Yeah, and you're traveling through the flue, I think is what they say. But so you walk through and they this green smoke comes up as
every
soon as
time
you walk through. And
people walk through.
Yeah.
That was amazing. The ride was, same thing, animatronics and
3D.
Yeah, I loved that. But the ride, you said you weren't that way. The ride, I was like, oh my gosh, this one's beating me up too. Because I was sitting by the wall and I hit the wall twice. Then, I was getting thrown back. I don't know what it is. I don't think these rides aren't smooth.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is because you're by the wall. So so if I was moving back and forth, I wasn't running.
I imagine if I was sitting next to the person you're sitting next to, if I flopped around that much, I felt like a wet noodle in the ride.
Like slapping everybody in the face.
Something would be slapping people in the face.
That was a good ride though. It was fun. I didn't feel like it was beating me up. So,
yeah. It's just me.
Yeah. It's set more in the Fantastic Beasts era, I think, right? Because it's
they're in France. You're in France.
And it's before the Harry Potter stuff.
The next day we ate lunch at Harry Potter. That was amazing. Yeah.
Well, we went in because we had heard they had crepes that were butterbeer.
Right.
Flavored crepes.
Yeah. I had a turkey, cranberry, was it brie?
Yeah.
Sandwich. Oh, it was amazing. On a baguette, a French baguette. It was so good.
Yeah, I was thinking it was going to be, I think it's called steak and frites. I was thinking it was going to be a steak, like it normally is, a little ribeye, or not ribeye, but a New York strip or something. But it's more what we call here a chop steak.
Yeah.
Where it's a hamburger patty that's cooked really well. Then it had this peppercorn gravy on it.
It was so good.
And fries. It was amazing.
Oh, it was so good. And then we had the butterbeer crepe, which was so good.
Yeah.
And I actually got a champagne cocktail there.
Yeah.
And you had to finish it because I was all giggly.
Yeah. I think you were halfway through and just giggling. And it was I don't know if you can finish
I was
that.
oh gosh, I'm now my mother. Who has one sip of champagne and gets, all giggly. But that food was amazing. And that restaurant, again, is just you feel like you're there. You feel like you're in France. And then we ate at Blue Dragon, which is there in the Epic, in the Celestial.
Celestial Park. I think
that food was so good.
Yeah, and the inside is amazing too. It's just
decorated.
Asian, themed, and it's kind of
with all the neon lights,
and they have these cool lanterns that when you just look at them, it looks like they're just a decoration up there. But when you watch them, they actually move. They go up and down and stuff. It's really cool.
That was really, really good. We had their pot stickers, I think, that have this.
Yeah, some twill kind of cheese twill or something on it.
That was so good.
You got a special fish that she had recommended. It was a fried fish.
It's a whole fish.
Yeah, it was good. It wasn't our favorite, but it was I think it was just the fish. We weren't a fan of that type of fish, but it was fresh and it had good flavor. I got their shrimp fried rice or something.
That was their other signature dish.
Yeah, that was really good. And I tried a Japanese whiskey.
Oh, I got the pot of tea that was plenty for you and I. It was amazing.
Yeah, and it's just a cool
and after being rained on that day, I was and it just comes in those tiny little cups, and you just sit there and keep refilling it. I loved it. Dang it! Now I've just thought of something else that we got at Magic Kingdom, or not Magic Kingdom, at Epcot that I forgot to show. We got a Twillings Advent tea set.
Yep.
For Christmas, and why we got it is because every single day comes with 2 tea bags. So I was that's an advent calendar for both of us in one. So it rained on most of the day, but still,
Yeah.
We got to see everything. And then we went back the next day and, ate Harry Potter. And then again, we couldn't ride the monster ride that we wanted to ride because it was closed the entire day.
And this day it was hot and it was like packed. I guess all the people that were maybe
So
supposed to
packed.
be there on Monday that didn't go were all there.
But we did get to go see the How to Train Your Dragon section, which is a super cute section. And I think you only rode one of the rides there.
Which it was the dragon ride. I can't remember what it's called, but that was a good ride. I kind of, to me, it was a Slinky Dog on steroids, kind of like, where it had some cool animatronics in it, and it kind of like went up on like a side and stuff like that. So it was a good ride.
I waited at the bottom with my little fan for you, and unfortunately, we don't have any of the pictures because.
That was another thing that was a gotcha. Yeah, so we took a bunch of pictures like with it because they have some cool things where it's kind of like self-serve photos where you hit a button, walk over and pose, and it'll take the picture, and then you like scan a card, and like you have that, and so you don't have to like wait on anybody to take your picture. So we went in to go do that, and like because you wanted to add like the unlimited photos.
Yeah, so I was gonna buy it that day. Here's your temporary card. I was like, okay, I want to buy all these photos and, buy the unlimited photos for the, while we're here. And that guy was like, oh, well, if you want to get the 3-day pass. And if you wait and buy it tomorrow, it'll last until your trip is here. And you were like, yeah, but these say that they'll expire today. And he's like, not really. They're good till the end of the week. So you're good. And so we trusted him. And we bought it the next day and took it up to the counter. And I gave the lady the card. And I was like, I was told that you could put these on with a thing. Oh, yeah, sure. No, none of the pictures ever downloaded. We never got any of them.
Yeah, and she took that card.
Yeah, so then we didn't have the card. So I was like, how am I supposed to tell people where to look for us? Or it's not linked to us at all.
Yeah, I think so. Basically, I think we paid the money for the unlimited photos. So I think we have 2.
Yeah, we didn't get the Frankenstein picture ride. We didn't get any of the pictures that we took in front of Celestial Park. Yeah. I know I'm pooing a lot on Epic. I got to be honest, I'm not a huge fan. Like
we had some troubles.
The worlds I love how they're decorated, but in all honesty, they're pretty small for the amount of money you pay. It's just those 4 worlds in the middle. It's not a very big park. There's not very many rides. That Tuesday we did go and ride the Yoshi and the Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong was pretty fun. I did enjoy that ride. And we had express passes, so we only waited like 20 minutes.
Yeah, that one wasn't bad.
But it was a 3-hour long wait for people that didn't have express passes. I would not wait more than 30 minutes for that ride. And then Yoshi's. I don't know why they even built that ride. That ride is for babies. And they don't allow babies on it.
They have like all the animatronics. I mean, like this, it's super cool looking in Super Mario World. But Yoshi's basically takes you around like the outside, so you can like see some of the stuff.
Not the whole outside, though.
No, not the whole thing. But and like you're that's why we say it's for kids. You've got 3 like buttons that you look for that egg color when you see it. You press the button and
did your button work?
No, and one of my buttons was stuck, so it just kept making the noise.
And all the buttons had like condensation and water in them.
Yeah.
Which I'm assuming is why they broke down.
Yeah. The worlds were smaller than you would expect. Like they're super immersive and they put a lot of work into them, but they were smaller. I had a friend, Chris, that had gone earlier in the year, and he had kind of said that. It was like, they're just smaller than what you think they're going to be. But
yeah. And I'm sorry, their rides are Harry Potter and the Frankenstein ride. Those are good. The rest of the rides, in my opinion, suck. I'm so sorry.
So you hated Epic. It's good that you're getting this out now.
I loved the Dark Universe. That was like my favorite, was that section, that part. And like I said, I did love the food. And it's so far away from everything else.
Yeah, it is. You have to take a bus that's, I don't know, it was like a 10-minute bus ride?
Yeah, the bus ride doesn't take that long, but we waited again almost 30 minutes for a bus once. There just wasn't a lot of magic with the transportation. Because that very first night that we were being soaked at Halloween Horror Nights, we went to go get on the boat, and we didn't know the boats don't run when it's lightning.
So we had to
walk, like I think it was a mile and a half.
Yeah, I think it was a mile and a half, something like that.
to go back. We could have taken a bus, but when you're soaking wet, you don't want to get on an ice cold bus because
With everybody else
with everybody else that's soaking wet. Which the next day when we got on the bus to go to Epic, there was like a wet sock on the bus that somebody just left.
Yeah. Like sitting next to each other and all of your butt water is mixing in the seat. And, yeah.
Oh, that's awful.
So next night we did Halloween Horror Nights. And like we said, this was going to be our food and kind of like shopping night.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what we did. We went through and
tried all the different foods from the Halloween horror, like little booths.
Because they're themed food. They have different food. Like there's some like staples, but like they have themed food for each kind of scare zone that they have. So if you've never been, they have 10 haunted houses. 5 of them are usually IP, which is like Jason or Freddy or some kind
It's
of
like a movie.
like a movie, and then 5 originals. And then across the park, I think they have 5 scare zones where they theme like a whole section of like scary stuff. Like like one's like a scary cat section, and another's like scary woods and stuff like that. And they have scare actors.
It's not a place you want to get lost or be left alone at, and certainly not a place that you want to walk away from your partner and then get lost in the fog and not be able to find them and then cry as a grown adult because you're by yourself and there's people with chainsaws walking around.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to do that, but who would do that?
I don't know who would do that. That was what, like 15 years ago that happened?
That was like the first or second time we went, I think.
Yeah, and I did. I thought you were following me. I was like, let's go. And you were still sitting on the bench. And I walked across the bridge and then I turned around and it was like nothing but fog and you weren't there.
And I got up to go find you and you were gone.
Yeah. But we met at the locker. We both had the sense to be like, because I was like, oh my God, this is so embarrassing. I'm going to have to go to the front of the park and be like, can you please page my husband?
But yeah, so we walked around all of the basically scare zones and found and like got all the themed food that they had. They had some really good food this time around. Mm-hmm. Trying to think of like kind of the standouts. The corn dog. It was like the ridiculously big corn dog.
Yeah, which is just like a foot long corn dog.
Yeah, it's like a foot long, which is just weird. It's like
a funny name.
Which was really good, but it was hard to eat because like normally when you're eating a corn dog, like you eat as far as you can like on the stick, and then you have to like grab it and kind of push it up.
Yeah.
It wouldn't push up. So then
only the breading would push up.
Yeah, and so then we were like, well, we'll try to eat it. Really tacky. Yeah, and then trying to eat it from the side, and that didn't really work.
Well, and plus it had bacon on it and like a sauce, but it tasted really good. And I liked the cheese stick. That was like from a circus booth.
Yeah. That was a really good cheese stick.
I really liked the mocktail that they made at the Fallout booth. By the end of the night, though, I tried several of the mocktails, but it's like I sat there teasing, going, "Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get diabetes from all of this sugary fruit juice I've been drinking." Like I couldn't drink them.
Yeah, because that's all it usually is like
a whole bunch of sugar juice,
syrups and juice, and
yeah. They taste really good, but. And I tried all of your cocktails that you had, and I don't think I liked any of them.
They weren't as good this year.
Like, they always seem like they're kind of licorice or something.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. They weren't bad. One of them I was like, yeah, I don't need to drink that. But the rest of them were good enough.
Yeah. But the Fallout booth, it had, it was like sticks of Spam with then those tater tots, like cheesy tater tots that were like ginormous.
Yeah.
And I don't think it was. I think that was okay.
Yeah, those were good. Is that the one that? No. Then they had also like the pickle spears, fried pickles that had a dip. That was
pimento cheese buffalo, or like a buffalo chicken kind of pimento cheese dip.
Yeah, that was good. Mm-hmm. And then what I think was the standout were the deviled eggs.
Oh yeah.
And they were a dessert. And so they made this like I think coconut panna cotta. And then with like I think pineapple kind of like mousse.
And then they put like a chili powder on top, or
it's like a
tahini.
Tahini, that's what it was. It looks exactly like a devil. And even when you pick it up because of the panna cotta, it feels exactly like a deviled egg. And so it's very weird when you go to eat it. Like your brain's telling you you're about to eat a deviled egg, but then it's this sweet. To me, it was like delicious dessert. So it was weird, but it was super cool. I don't think you liked the taste as much. I don't think.
No, the taste was okay, but I couldn't get over the texture of it, and it was weird in my mouth, like Jell-O. I don't like Jell-O.
Yeah, I can get that. Yeah.
Which you had to warn people.
Yeah, they were standing in line, and a guy was like, "Oh, honey, like grab me some of those deviled eggs. I want some of those." And so she starts like piling them onto their salad, and I was like, "That's dessert." And they're like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's not a deviled egg. It's a dessert that's supposed to." They're like, "Oh, thank you. Geez, that would have sucked."
Oh, that would have been awful.
Like
when you're
eating it with a salad or something.
But they really did look, and I love that. I think that's neat when you have something that is, looks different.
Yeah.
We tried the s'more bread at the Jason booth.
That's what I was about to say. That wasn't it. And I got there was a s'mores coffee, I think is what it was, which was okay.
Oh, and then we tried the the corn on the cob. That was like cojita, cheese, and it's supposed to be Mexican street corn.
Yeah.
Well, that thing was layered so thick with mayonnaise.
One side was very mayo forward, but then we found like one little spot that wasn't, and it was really good.
Yeah.
But then the rest of it was just too like
so
mayo-y.
thick with the mayo.
I was like, I feel like I'm eating a spoon full of mayo.
Yeah, I got the like the walking taco, which they have every year. I think they just put different things on it.
Yeah.
Which I always enjoy that.
And I tried the it was ramen that they did this year with flaming hot Cheetos.
I was about to say it was so spicy ramen.
Yeah, spicy ramen, which it was like, cheap ramen noodles in like this, I'm not gonna say it right, birria broth, and then with some flaming hot Cheetos, and it was way better than like you expect it to be.
Okay, I think the surprise of the night was Freddy's pizza with spaghetti and meatballs on top.
Louis is this Italian restaurant, and they kind of did this new thing where they kind of turned it into Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, so it was basically garlic bread, but like made like a pizza, but it was garlic bread, and then it's topped with spaghetti and meatballs, and it was amazing.
You're right. I think if it was just regular pizza bread, I don't think it would have been as good. But they made it like it felt exactly like pizza, but it just had like a garlic bread flavor to it.
That was so good. And really of course we had to get the cupcake, or I had to get the cupcake because it's the cupcake from Freddy's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Yeah. It was, to me, it was kind of a stale cupcake. Like
it was just, I don't know. It's a shame that we went so late because this doesn't help anybody this year because it's already all over. But, maybe next year we can go earlier. So the haunted houses, I getting the express pass to go through the line, I think that's one of the only ways to do all 10 in the same night.
Yeah.
It's hard to do all 10 in the same night
unless
if you don't have it.
Unless you just get there right when they open and you can hit a couple of them before people really get there. But two at most. Yeah. Other than people just start rushing.
Yeah. But then the RIP tour, I think they have like a private one that's really, really expensive. We always do the group one where there's like a group of 12 people.
Yeah.
And we've done that the last 3 years. Before we didn't do it. And that I think is a must.
If you have the money to do it, I say do it. Like it saves you walking time, and they tell you like really cool like behind the scenes stuff, like how they came up with it, telling you the story. Because if you're just going to haunted house, you don't necessarily get the story. Like you'll kind of get the gist of it, but they give you an in depth of this is about an artist whose wife dies and they're stuck in their spirits are in this house and something and there's cool like connections to previous years haunted houses and stuff like there's like some kind of like threads kind of going through that. It's just a lot of really cool information.
But yeah, the show you get like in the middle really good seats for the show. Otherwise the line to wait for the show, it's not just the line you have to wait in, it's how close they pack you all in.
They pack you in like sardines.
I could not do that. Anyway, so you get really good seats at the show.
And then, like, the best part is they're walking you to the front of the line.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you walk in the, like, back part where you're not even allowed.
Yeah, and it may take about, I think it's probably about 4 hours to do, but that includes breaks. Like, there's 2 or 3 places that you'll stop. One of the places you can only get to if you take the RIP tour. It's, like, in the Jimmy Fallon building or whatever, but you'll take, like, 15 minutes or something like that, 20 minutes. Like they'll stop at a place where you can get some drinks and relax and
go to the bathroom.
In the bathroom, stuff like that. But yeah, so you take 2 or 3 breaks.
Yeah, and then you stop back at that little buffet place so you can get another snack. So that's a wonderful way to do it. But we did, I don't know how good they are. You're the one that's watched the little video shorts that we did. Okay, that Spanish one, it was terrifying.
Yeah, that got her quite a bit.
Like, I'm sweating even though it's chilly. My heart's still beating really fast.
It was a really cool house the second time around.
Yeah, it was intense.
Now we're going into Five Nights at Freddy's.
It shouldn't be, this one's not scary, so it'll be a nice, catch my breath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay, so Freddy's,
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Five Nights at Freddy's wasn't too bad. The hook toilet paper hand girl got me once, but not 3 times.
She got you twice. Or the animatronic with the hook got you once and she got you once.
Okay, whatever. And then we did the WWE YS.
Right, 6, something like that.
That one was rough this time.
They got another person, like you were looking off somewhere else, and again just sat there and waited right in front of you until you turned around and you're like, and screamed for like 2 minutes.
These people have some patience, and they just sit and wait. And when you turn around, because I talk a lot, obviously, so I talk in the house also, and so I was turning around to say something about something I can't remember now, and yeah, I turned around and he was just in my face. That one gets me a lot. And there was a pig-faced person that got me at the beginning.
Like immediately, what you saw coming, like you were pointing at it, and it got you.
Yeah, that's what's freaky is I'll see a spot and I'm like, okay, look, somebody's gonna come from there, and it's like I think because I see the spot, they're not gonna jump out because I'm looking right at them, but they still jump out, and it gets me every time. So thank goodness we got a bathroom break after that one because that scared me really bad. That's TMI.
Yeah. So no, it won't happen next time.
Yeah. So I don't know which one we're doing. And William got himself a little beverage, so.
I think Phantom Punch,
No, Deadly Nightshade.
Yeah, Deadly Nightshade.
So we have a little rest before the next one.
Yeah.
Okay, wish me luck. Well, we did dolls.
Oh, that's right.
And it was a little scarier this time.
Yeah, it was okay.
I mean, it's still not that scary, but it was a little scarier this time than last time.
And we had the buttons.
Yeah, you have to hit the buttons. Push the button. And then we did Hatchet.
Oh yeah, Hatchet. Hatchet and Chains. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I like that one.
That one's still really scary.
It's pretty bloody too.
Yeah. And it's a little smelly.
A little smelly.
A little smelly dog.
That was good.
But very scary. So now we get to watch the show. And then do Jason.
And end on Jason, which has been our favorite so far.
Yeah. Yay. It's not the scariest. Last time it wasn't the scariest. But it was just neat seeing all the Jasons.
Yeah, there's a ton of Jasons.
Yeah, I mean, it still scared me, but.
You're a Jason fan, so.
Yeah.
We just got out of Jason, the last house, so we're waiting on the water show. But what'd you think of Jason?
Oh, it was much more scary tonight.
Yeah, that's my favorite house. Definitely.
Yeah, it's my favorite house. So many Jasons, and they came out of the woodwork tonight.
Yeah, there's a gauntlet of Jasons. Is what I call
Yeah, I think I'm not gonna have a voice tomorrow. I scream so much.
Favorite one.
Yeah, favorite one.
And now the water show.
Oh, in the show, the dancing show.
The Nightmare show.
That was really, really good.
Yeah, Nightmare of Decay or something like that. But it was the third one. It's like the final one. It's the best one.
Yeah, it was good.
Maybe we just talk about like our top houses.
Okay, number one house.
Jason.
Yeah, Jason. I agree.
I think the first time we did it, I don't know if it was my top one, but it was like top 3. But the second time we did it, it was like, no, that's my favorite house. Yeah.
I loved the haunted house. How many Jasons there were, like.
It was called Jason Universe, and they had said they have every Jason in that house. And on the RIP tour, I was looking for Jason X, like Jason in space, and they're like, oh, we don't have that one. But I think
we almost have everyone.
Yeah, and he was like, we almost have everyone. So that one was my top one. Close though. We can never remember the name of it.
I just called it the Spanish House because I think the name was kind of hard to say.
That one was really cool, and they had some like really cool stuff we hadn't seen before in a haunted house, like some
like apparitions.
Yeah, apparitions and stuff. So it was like video or something, but it looks like a ghost, like in a hallway.
That one was really, really good.
Yeah.
Galkin.
That's which is like Monsters of the North. Or
Yeah.
something like
I
that.
think our favorites were the ones they're original ones, except for Jason.
Yeah, the original ones were really good this year. Like there's one which was gave me like, I think it was Gray Flesh, gave me some Clive Barker Hellraiser vibes.
Oh, it had a lot of little
Yeah.
bug noises.
Yeah.
Ugh.
We didn't mention, like, talking about the Terrifier house, the first time we went through it, the biggest scare of being in there. Well, one, we got stuck for probably 5 minutes in there, and we were like, what's going on? Why are we stuck? And one, they were having to get people to come in and squeegee all of the water out of the haunted house. And they had people coming in like...
that was the night of the torrential downpour.
torrential downpour. And one of the squeegee ladies, I think, was like walking by, and they scared you. Like you went, ah! Oh, it's a worker.
I don't know if I did my little...
You didn't do the Amy Shuffle this time around.
Because
but you did. You do this and scream. And like kind of like you like
I squat.
hunker down. Yeah, you
That's
squat.
what I'm like, I should lose weight on these trips, but I don't, because I guess we eat so much while we're there. But yeah, like I am. You're right. Excuse me. I'm going to move this for a second, because I do that, cover my ears, and what I'm doing like this, but I'm standing, so I squat, and then I'm walking like squatted, thinking they can't get to me if I squat down. I don't know why I do that.
What you did the previous year is you did the same thing, but you started doing this and like shuffling your feet.
I didn't know I did that until you were like, there you go, you're doing it. Then I started paying attention.
We figured out that like where they come out and jump out, they're called boo holes.
Yeah, because we told him, because the first night, one guy had 3 boo holes.
Where it's like kind of like around a corner.
There's like,
one
yeah,
this
here,
way,
here,
one
and
then
here.
there.
And he jumped out every single one of those and got me. And to me, I thought I was safe, because I was like, they're only going to jump out of one boo hole. Why would the same person show themselves to me again? That seems like a waste.
But it wasn't a waste. He jumped out at you like we were coming around a corner. The whole corner you were screaming. I think you screamed for like 3 seconds straight. Like,
Yeah.
you weren't done screaming by the time he caught you like the next time.
He had to have been so proud of himself that night.
Yeah. I know we didn't want to talk too much about the haunted houses because we have the footage, but
They do an amazing job with the Halloween Horror Nights. All of the scare zones, the music that's being played, the actors that are in these haunted houses, like, they are all phenomenal and do a phenomenal job. So I might have pooed on Epic, but every year I want to go to this.
like as soon as we found out about Halloween Horror Nights and we went, and I was like, dear God, please let us go every year.
Well, I already have it planned for next year, because we have
Annual pass?
an annual pass to Universal and to,
I want to go back to Dark Universe, so
we can see what happens.
whatever. Since we're talking about Halloween Horror Nights and Epic Universe, do we want to get into our souvenirs?
Yes, please. Because there's one souvenir I've been dying to open.
That is right. Like I actually can't believe that we haven't opened this yet. So we'll start with that. Let's start with, they had it at
Okay, wait, but I have to put my glasses on. Sorry. Excuse me as I put my glasses on. Show my age.
we would have got more, but these aren't the cheapest things in the world.
They're $24.
$24.
Which don't know if I've ever done a blind box that was $24.
But they are Universal Monster blind boxes.
But the name is Universal Bitty Monsters.
Yeah, Bitty Monsters. So, okay, you open yours first.
Okay. I don't know how hard it is to get it open, so I'm like, let me get embarrassed. Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Is that the one?
Yeah,
Oh.
there's a little card in here. So when you open yours,
Don't look.
don't look at the card.
Okay.
I happen to see the card. But oh my gosh. Okay, this could be so perfect. I got Bride of Frankenstein. She's so cute.
Yeah.
I hope you get a different one. And she comes with like a little electric globe. Oh, and a little mouse. And a pink, kind of looks like a cell phone. Oh, she's taking a selfie.
Oh, okay.
The little cell phone will go in her hand, and she's taking a selfie with a little peace sign.
Oh.
Okay, that's super cute. I'm very excited.
Here we go.
The anticipation is killing me. Don't look at the card.
I'm not. Here comes the reveal.
Dun, dun, dun. It was taking you so long. Shut up. Oh, I'm going to cry.
That is funny.
Shut up. Oh my God. This is so perfect.
Comes with a flower and 2 flowers.
I don't know if you're happy, but I'm so
No,
happy.
I since you got that, I was hoping I'd get this. Otherwise, of course, I'd want the Wolfman. But
Oh, I did really want you to get the Wolfman.
this is
I'm
perfect
sorry.
so they match. Because we watched the original Frankenstein earlier this week and prep for Frankenstein, and we started the Bride of Frankenstein, and we haven't finished it. But
I think I got the cutest souvenir of all.
as soon as we saw those, I was like, she's gonna.
But wait, there's more. He has a little bitty baby wolf.
Yeah.
And he has magnets so he can hug him. And he's so soft. I wish there was a touch-o-vision.
Yeah.
Okay, you got Wolfman stuff.
Okay, because werewolves are my favorite. I got a Wolfman coffee cup, which it's got his cane there and the thriller of the century.
No, it says the chill
Thriller of the century. I've got a flask, Wolfman flask here, that's got, again, his cane and then wolf in the 5-pointed star.
I've never seen the Wolfman.
And this is based on the ride, The Curse of the Werewolf. But stop banging into that. Got Curse of the Werewolf shirt.
I got a werewolf headband.
Oh yeah.
It's got little wolves on it. I don't know if you can see it. They're little wolves.
And the headband you're wearing now is a Mel's Dine.
Oh, yeah. So Mel's Diner, that, a little diner at Universal Studios, at night becomes Mel's Die-In.
Because it smells drive-in. Right?
Yeah, it smells drive-in. Oh, you're right. Mel's Drive-In. And they get rid of the R and the V, so it smells Dine-In. Yeah. But, come on, it's pink. I had to get that. But yeah, this little werewolf one is so cute, too.
I got Halloween Horror Nights here.
Because, what your closet needed was more black shirts.
Yeah. I'm just running low. So this is all the houses. All the IP houses, basically. And then I got a Jason Universe shirt as well.
I really like that one.
Yeah, that one's really cool. And I got a phone case. My phone is currently in that case now, which is why.
But it looks just like that.
Yeah, it looks just like that. And I got an Around the House tank top, the Burning Blade Tavern, which I thought was really cool.
I love how you have to preface it. It's around the house.
Yeah.
You don't want to go around wearing your tank tops?
I'll wear it to church, but.
Okay, so then we got a matching set, which is why our little blind boxes are so perfect. Because
I've got Frankenstein and you've got the Bride.
Right. It's just too bad what it says on the back is not me.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
What does it say?
It says beautifully dramatic.
Oh no, that's not you at all. And you make me feel alive.
Oh,
which is so true.
Yay. Yeah, the rest of the trip you would sit there and if I was saying or doing or acting a certain way, you were like, see, that's why that mug is perfect for you. You were being beautifully dramatic right now.
Beautifully dramatic.
We got this picture frame.
Which is really cool. It's just like I don't want to say it's
like felt.
Yeah.
But I thought, it's not overtly
That's what the word I was trying to
spooky.
look for. Yeah.
So I thought that we could put a cute picture of us there.
These are kind of like that, but we got coasters. They're like glass coasters. I'm gonna see if I can do it without.
You want to pass them to me?
Yeah. And then they're like different ones.
Yeah, it says they're coasters, and I wasn't thinking about it, but then put them up on easels or like a little baby plate display. Because
they're little plates basically.
Yeah.
And then one that's got the bride on it.
I thought this was too cute. And I love Christmas. Christmas is my favorite time of year. And
I think this might be the last one, but just a little Jason little keychain thing.
Yeah, but you need to put that on the keys.
Which it's Halloween Horror Nights on the other side.
Sorry, I have to put my glasses back on. I have one more thing. I was like,
oh, that's right.
Needed to see what I have. I got Max to put on because I have a Disney Christmas purse that has all of the Disney Christmas dogs on it. But Disney didn't have like a little like ornament that I could put on my purse. So I was like, oh, you know what? We love that movie. We watch it every year. So I'm going to put this on like a little ornament on my purse.
Yeah.
To go with all my little Disney dogs.
So since this is kind of aligns with it, we can talk about the new Frankenstein that just came out on Netflix.
I was going to say, it's on Netflix. So if you have Netflix, you can stream it. I loved it.
I did too. Like, I thought it was fantastic.
I thought it was beautiful. I loved how he filmed it. I love the wardrobes.
Very gothic horror, like that vibe.
But with like these pops of red and the music, and the score.
Yeah.
Was beautiful. The acting, like, I loved it. Like, I fell in love with the creature.
Yeah.
Because they call him the creature in this. I always thought he was Frankenstein, but you have told me that Frankenstein is the doctor, Victor Frankenstein. I fell in love with him. I mean, okay, he might kill people and stuff, but
it's...
I don't think it's his fault.
No, it's not. That's the thing. And I think that's what they do really well. I haven't read... It's been forever since I've read Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, but I feel like it's pretty dang close, or like they touched on a lot of like the big things. But I think that's what they do really well. And I think part of the reason they do it really well is because it's told... First half of the movie's told from Victor Frankenstein's perspective, and the second half is from the creature's perspective. And I think that worked really well.
Let's be honest. Victor's a bit of an ass.
A bit of... Yeah.
Like, I don't like him.
And so they really show that he's the monster.
He is.
I mean, they really drove that home in a really good way. They'll have little moments in there where you can see there's a little bit of conflict with him. But yeah, it really shows just his ego and his arrogance and his hubris are what really are the problem. He's the monster. And I can't remember his name. The guy that plays the creature does a really good job.
He does.
The way they made him and his voice and the way he moved and everything was...
I had to look it up because, I'm always looking up people's heights and everything. And he's so big and tall that I was like, okay, is he really tall? Are they doing something? No, that actor's 6'5".
Yeah.
And Victor's like 5'8.5".
Yeah.
So, I mean, that alone just works really well.
Yeah. Because he really humanizes the creature.
He does.
Like, you feel for him,
Like I said, I fell in love with him. When we watched the original, I was like, oh, you feel kind of bad for Frankenstein. He didn't mean to kill people. But you don't... Plus, the movie's only like an hour. You don't really fall in love with him, and you don't hate the other guy that much. But like this one, like Guillermo del Toro did a great job.
This was, I think, 2.5 hours long. So they have the time to really to show. Like the first movie touches on those things, but like that's it. But
yeah, no, this one is. I'm like, please make another one, Guillermo.
Yeah.
Make Bride of Frankenstein, but please make sure she loves him.
Yeah. No, I loved it. It's a buyer.
Oh, I agree. It's a buyer.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's on Netflix. But again, like, that scale of how we rate a movie, there's going to be times that we're, going to review a movie that's from the 80s.
Yeah.
And we're going to say, oh, that's matinee. That's matinee. That's just our way of saying how much we like it. Like,
Yeah.
would
It's
it
a
have
scale.
been something that was worth to watch it? It's like somebody saying it's worth 1 scream to 5 screams.
Yeah. But no, it's one of those ones, because I've been listening to Danny Elfman.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason that just didn't sound right. His Wolfman score, like, this week. And just like, which I love. And just hearing the Frankenstein one was like, that's one I'm gonna get to. Like, if I can get that one on vinyl or.
Love the movie. Go watch the movie. If you have Netflix, watch it immediately.
Yeah.
Thank you, Guillermo.
Thank you, Guillermo.
Plus, I love saying his name, Guillermo,
Which is William
in
in
Spanish.
Spanish.
But way fancier sounding.
Oh, thanks.
So we have one more special edition that we're going to do, though.
Yep.
It will be probably the smallest or the shortest one of these because it's Spooky Empire. So that was a horror convention that we went to at the end of our trip on Friday, Saturday. It was through Sunday, but we came home Sunday.
Yeah, I think this is the third one we've gone to. It's
Yeah.
worked out that we're like, ooh, we plan the trip, and then Spooky Empire ends up being like during the trip, which
Yeah.
works out, which is really cool. So good to meet some cool people. So we'll talk about that one.
Yeah.
Well, cool. If you haven't seen the ear review, which is the episode just before this one, check that one out. And then check out our episode of Spooky coming up on Friday.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching this episode. If you enjoyed it, hit like and subscribe. And tune in next time to The Fear Review, where the fear is family.